Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com. I want to talk a little bit on the three-man militia. The three-man militia is composed of not just men. Three-man militia, the idea and the concept, how it works, applies, like I've said before, in business and also in the Marines. I say that's what we did in Vietnam, and also as a militia. And the reason is basic. It's simple. It is so simple. You can have three-man militias with children. You can have three-man militias with women. You can have three-man militia with men. The cool thing is you can even mix and match. Now, I do personally, I draw the line when it comes to violence, shooting and getting shot at. And the reason is the idea of the three-man militia is to take care of our women and children. That's the idea. Okay, but at the same time, these women and children need to learn how to take care of themselves, because the men have other duties that they're going to be doing also. But they can also help with the men, or with the women and the children in their duties. Because I say everyone has their duties. And I say, but we try to keep the women and children in positions where they won't get hurt in the way of violence. So there will be times when the man will have to join the women and children in their duties, because the whole idea is to get things done. And you might think you're above it as being a man, but you're not. Matter of fact, the man has to fill in every place that they're weak. In other words, if you have three children that are forming a militia in gathering firewood, you may be the fourth one. And it just depends on the circumstances. But you need to give that responsibility to the three-man militia children in collecting firewood. You have to give it to them. And just like any chore, you're going to have to supervise. And I say you have to watch over them, protect them, and that's not only protect them from any predators, snakes, wild animals, or just any of this stuff, but also in what kind of riffraff they might be getting around. And when they are collecting this firewood, that's the time that they need to learn how to be stealthy. They need to learn how, don't go out and, like, if you're in an open field, where I'm from, these open fields are surrounded by trees. So, in other words, they stay in the tree line. They stay where they'll be more safe. They won't catch people's attention. They get out in the open, and everybody will see them. This way, they'll stay better hid, and they need to learn that and why they're doing all this stuff. And while you're doing that, you can help them doing tracking. You can, while they're picking up the firewood, you can show them look at the tracks. Okay, we got tracks. The hedge apples. Yeah, I see the hedge apples being chewed on. Well, there's some rabbits around here somewhere. And then that might be the time to start showing them a little bit about trapping, snares, this type of stuff. You don't know how to do that stuff? Maybe you need to start your 3-man militia so you can learn some of this stuff, so you can share that knowledge with the kids. Let the kids get their little 3-man militia going, and have them go out and put out some snares, so then we can get some food a little bit later on. We'll need some of that. And at the same time, when they're out and you've taught them right, when they're out putting up their snares, they'll be observant. They'll look and they'll see, hey, these are tracks. Tracks of what? Vehicles, people's tracks. There shouldn't be anybody there. Animal tracks. They will be observant when they start seeing shiny things, something will catch your eye, and then they'll freeze and slowly get down and get in a position where they can watch what's going on. These are all things that they can be learning while they're putting up snares, or, like I say, picking up firewood. So, and like I say, when those 3 kids are doing this, they are learning the idea behind the 3-man militia. They will be much open, I guess you'd say, to what is going on in the learning. They'll be able to learn better. You'll be able to put 12, 14-year-old with 20-year-old, 18-year-old. You'll be able to put them with them. Just like the 3-man meet and greet. One probably knows what's going on. Another one has been learning pretty good, and another one doesn't have any idea what's going on. That's why they're there. That could be the same thing. You're going to maybe send out a sniper team, and what it is, you have an 18 and 20-year-old. Well, hey, take a 12-year-old with you, 12, 13, 14-year-old. Take one of them with you, so they can start learning some of this stuff. But they're going to have to pass all this stuff down to others. And like I say, it's part of the idea of working together. And then you don't have to work with the same people all the time. You can change it out. You can even start working with strangers once you understand the system. And there's no threat like, oh, I'm the boss, you do what I tell you. There isn't any of that. Who knows is the one that takes the lead. There's no jealousy, there's no power struggles, there's none of this kind of stuff. So you can work this stuff out. And I say, once you start doing like that, you'll understand it. Now you can meet people and bring them in to your 3-man militia. They'll be the 4th, 5th person. So then you can start getting all this stuff all figured out, how you're working together and all this. They can see there's no fighting or quarreling. Everybody says their opinion, and let's get after it. Okay, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com.